Amazing pride in your own country at Olympic Games, and just the ability to go to like the dining hall and meet all the athletes from other sports. It's just an amazing experience. I was born in Rochester, Minnesota. When I was 4 years old, I was, being thrown off the board and doing. So I got started really early. I started diving with the high school team when I was in 6th grade. And then I was a 7th grade letterman and got 9th in the state in 7th grade. And I was 3rd in 8th grade, and then I won 4 state championships. I was unbeaten for 4 years. My high school coach was really, really good coach and a nice guy. And he kind of put me under his wing and encouraged me to study and said, maybe you can get a diving scholarship, which ended up that I did get a scholarship and went to Oklahoma for 1 year and then transferred to Michigan and spent the rest of my career there. I had a unique experience. My coach was killed in an accident and I was graduating. So I graduated in 1959, started coaching in 59. Not many people graduate and get to stay with their university. It's your whole life revolves around your university, and then to be able to stay there and be part of my life has been an amazing experience for me. And back then, if you were coaching, you were considered professional. So I gave up my chance in 60 to try out for the Olympic Games. My experience wasn't the Olympics, it was doing professional diving. And that changed my whole life. I've coached in 9 Olympic Games, which is unheard of. It's just lucky that I had good divers and was picked Olympic coach. My first Olympic coaching was 1964, and I had immediate success because my coach had recruited some real good divers, and I had 2 divers on the Olympic team in 64 and a winner in 64, so that gave me the experience of a lifetime. In the Olympics, 24 made Olympic teams, so I've had a lot of them make it, and that gave me an opportunity to be there and coach them. I've got 3 gold medal winners, 3 silver, or 5 gold medal winners, 3 silver and 3 bronze. And then lots of kids, I've had 4 kids get 4th. And so, you work your way up. The first girl I had, she had never done much diving in high school. She actually used to go up to Michigan State and skate during the summer. And she used to watch the divers over at the pool there and got interested in diving and came to Michigan. And she hadn't even done a front 2.5 when she came there. And then that was 1961, and she won the Olympics. And she was at the 68 Olympics, was leading after 9 dives with 1 dive to go and hit the board on the 9th dive. And they didn't have the hospital open in the village until next day, so she had to wait till 2 o'clock the next day to have her arm put in a cast. It's so emotional to be so close. She came back 4 years later and won the Olympic Games, which is really difficult to do because usually people have 1 opportunity in a 4-year period. A very important lesson was my high school coach. He explained to me what had to be done to be the best diver in the state and how much work it takes to get there. And it gave me the same work ethic as a coach and a diver. So I try and instill into my divers what it takes to get there and how much you pay the price to be there. I experienced a book recently, a sports psychologist, it was called The Hinge. His thing is that you can open a door, but you can't open a wall. And if somebody is a hinge in your life, like my high school coach and my college coach, many athletes' experience their coaches as a hinge. But teachers in high school could be your hinge. You could have several people hinges in your life, and my high school coach certainly was one of them.